Sandy and I collaborated on so many projects over the years. He was a man that could adapt music and arrange it, which is to say, take a simple tune and set it up for the orchestra. Or he could act as an orchestrator, where he would be given directions from the composer to do very detailed work. Superman is an example where we worked together on it, and I might give him a tune like this and it would come out on the screen on the orchestra. We might discuss what instrument would play it. I remember one scene where it was an oboe solo, accompanied probably by strings down here, and Sandy would take these directions and go produce the sound that we would hear on the soundtrack by his magic and alchemy and his genius. I always felt privileged working with him. Some years ago, when I was conducting the Boston Pops regularly, we wanted to make a national tour that would include music from Porgy and Bess. And there have been, through the decades, some wonderful orchestrations from the opera, but nothing that I really felt that had a really true sound of Gershwin in the way that one might have imagined it if he would orchestrate it himself. And Sandy Courage reorchestrated a lot of the music for the film version of Porgy and Bess. He did a collection of pieces for the Boston Pops and Josh Bell, I think par excellence, that is so in the spirit and almost in the handwriting of George Gershwin. Beautifully done by Sandy, as he has always done brilliantly with Gershwin.
I could cry salty tears. Where have I been all these years? Is it fun, or should I run? How long has this been going on?
Funny Face is one of our great film musicals, and it featured the music of George Gershwin, and Sandy did several beautiful orchestrations for that film. And coincidentally, I was the pianist in the orchestra at that time. I was 12 years old. I remember Sandy's affinity for Gershwin. He has a scholar's, really, connection with Gershwin.
Can I trust how I feel? Is this my Achilles heel? Look at me, I'm all at sea. How long has this been going on?
On Funny Face, I was assigned to do a bullfight paso doble for Fred Astaire. It was an absolutely marvelous thing. Years ago, I saw Astaire on the Johnny Carson show, and Carson said to him, "You know, you've done so many numbers over the years, and if you wanted to pick out one you're particularly proud of, what would you like us to run?" And he said, "Well, I did that little bullfight thing in Funny Face." And I absolutely fell down in a faint.